What's up? So it is about a day since I left you and I am ready to get back to sewing. Where we left off, I think we finished like a skirt and a top together. I've also made another one of those skirts and another one of those tops. However, after wearing it yesterday, I realized that while I do enjoy the look of them together, it's kind of giving dress and not separates. And I don't know, but for some reason, I really want to have that separates look. So I am going to make a tie front top. I think I have like a white linen in my stash. I think I also have like a white cotton poplin in my stash. I want to go ahead and cut out 2 more of those. Now these are patterns that I've created myself and they are only living in Illustrator right now. So I'm gonna project them onto my cutting table. And then if I have time, when I got dressed this morning, I reached for this dress. I made this dress right before I left for vacation as a part of my vacation capsule, and then I didn't take it with me, but I put it on today and I actually really love it. I love how like loose fitting it is, but I still feel like it gives like a little bit of like a punch with the giant sleeves. It has sort of a basque waist, and then I included some ties in it in case I want to cinch it, but if I don't, then I can just wear it like a tent style dress, and I'm very pleased with it putting it on today. So if I have time, I also want to get another one of these cut out. This dress is quite fabric hungry. I think this is 4 yards of fabric in a dress. The sleeves are massive. The skirt is really densely gathered in. So I might have to pull from my stash of bed sheets to get this dress out. Like I said, that's a wild card. That's an if. Okay, down here on the floor with my fabric. So here, can't really see it, but I have a bin. And this is mostly the sheets that I have thrifted, and I just keep them in here. This is some other thrifted fabric. So I'm gonna look through this and see if I can find some like cotton poplin, which I hope is this sheet right here. This is Pima cotton. So this will be absolutely perfect for the shirt that I want. So I'm gonna pull this one out. And then in my fabric stash, I have this like tissue weight linen. Like you can see like how incredibly thin it is, which is a little bit risque, but I think would be really perfect for the days where it's just like blistering hot and you don't want to wear something but you need to layer it over something. I'll probably end up like layering it over like a sports bra or something like that. Now, like I said, if I have time, I would love to make another one of the dresses that I'm wearing right now. I don't know that I have a sheet large enough for it in here, so let's look really quickly and see if we can find anything. I have this, which is not a sheet, but I have a ton of this fabric. I thrifted, I think it was like 27 yards or something like that. Now it's only 45 wide, so whereas this took like 4 yards of fabric, I think I would end up using like 7 yards of this. But worst case scenario, I do have more than enough of this, and I really do like the print of it. I could use this one if I wanted to. I have this one, but I don't know if this, I don't know if this would be enough just because this fabric is so voluminous, but I think it would be a really cool pairing because this dress is definitely like inspired by like those 80s style prom dresses. So this could be fun. And if I'm not mistaken, this one has a really cool trim on it. Let me see, you see like the embroidered trim. I could definitely play around with this one, but again, I just don't think this is going to be enough. So if I do make another one of these dresses, it's looking like it's most likely going to be out of this fabric. Okay, quick update. I ultimately decided to recut this dress out of this bed sheet that I had in my stash. However, now I remember why, as I was talking to you, I was like, a twin bed sheet probably isn't going to be enough because the sleeve on the dress is actually quite massive. So this is the sleeve pattern piece. And then mind you, there are 4 massive skirt pattern pieces, 2 panels for the front, 2 panels for the back. So I have this very awkwardly cut bit left, and I'm gonna try and squeeze the top out of this. Now basically what I did was I went back into Illustrator and I added seam allowance along the front and the back of the top so that I can cut them out as 2 pieces and then just stitch them together. progress on the first top. I have put together the front and the back and then finished all of the joining seams. Everything's been pressed. So the next thing to do with that is going to be to hem the bottom of the top, because the bottom of the shirt needs to be hemmed before I put the binding on the neck and the front panels, just because how the binding finishes just seals that off all nicely if the hem is finished first. I have made the ties. I just need to go ahead and stitch them shut and put those on before I put on the binding, then add the sleeves, then we'll be done. I feel like if I could be done with this within the hour and finish at 5, that would be the perfect time to take a break. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try and power through and finish this first top by 5 o'clock and then take a break. If I can do that, that'll be great. It is 5 o'clock on the dot and I am done with the top. So that is 1 down, 2 projects to go. I want to work on the next one in like that stiffer Pima cotton, and then if I have time tonight I'll work on the dress. Otherwise I'll just do the dress tomorrow. Okay, I have the 2 shirts complete, and it's so interesting. Like you'll see in the reveal of it all. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. You'll see in the reveal just like how different, like the different like types of fabric play into what the shirt looks like. Like this is a very, very lightweight, like I said, basically opaque linen question mark. And this is like 100% cotton Pima, super thick, super dense weave, and it changes the way that it looks so much. So both of these are done. So next I have the task of gathering down the skirt panels, which are a lot. And it's probably gonna take a while, but we're ready. So gonna gather down the skirt panels. I finished putting together the top at this point. It does have a seam down the center front and down the center back, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, that's not gonna bother me. Honestly, I don't even know how I'm gonna feel about this dress when all is said and done, because I like this one so much because it's so voluminous. I almost wish I would have gone with the fabric that I had originally thought of, but you can't go back. If I don't like it, I can always make another one. So let's do some gathering. we've made progress. So we have the front ruffle attached. Is that the front or the back? I can't tell. Front ruffle attached, back ruffle attached. I like to attach the ruffles before joining the sides because I just feel like it's easier for gathering and attaching. So now I'm going to turn it inside out, and I'm going to close up the sides and then hem the bottom of the dress. After I hem the bottom of the dress, I'm going to go ahead and do the neckline because I don't want that to stretch out, and then I'll do the sleeves last. Officially run out of steam, but the dress is looking really pretty. The binding does affect the way the v-neck sits, so I'm hoping that once I put it on, it'll lay flat. I'm not sure. I may have to go in and like make a little stitch there to like create the v, but it should be fine. Like I said, now the last thing to do is to make the sleeve. So with the sleeves, the first thing I'm going to do is sew the gathering stitches, close up the sleeve, hem the sleeve, add the elastic to the sleeve, then attach the sleeve. And then I'll be done, which is nice.
Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion, I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean.